So, dropshipping is for pussies. Here's why. You don't actually do anything. And I don't mean this in a rude way. I just mean it in a really honest way, right? Like, you don't even speak to fucking humans. Like, you speak to tech support, right? On your e-com sites and Shopify. Okay. The reason I'm saying this, right? Quick story. Let's throw it back. In 2020, a good friend of mine, in 2020 during COVID, right? Everyone's buying shit online. He made $10K per month for like 3 months. And it was just like fucking instant dopamine. Like, I would see it on his phone. It's like bing, ding, 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 ding. You know, like, this product works and I'm just going to spend more ads and my fucking, my margins are whatever, like sub 10%. I don't even know what good margins are for e-com businesses, but like, he was making shit margins. Or decent margins. I don't know, whatever. Just like, play it out, guys. Like, you're just fucking gambling. Think about it. You're just trying to be trendy, trying to gamble, trying to figure out what is the best product in that space. And I know it's fun, but also, you want to hear something really sad? It has been 5 years. 5 years for this guy, and I love this guy. I love this guy to bits. But it has been 5 years of him trying to crack e-commerce, and I really believe like it was a good idea. It was a good blast. Like, that he did 10K per month in profit. Making about 10-20% in profit margins, selling a product. But once that hype fades, same goes your fucking profit margins and your actual business, right? And obviously, like, because margins are so laser fucking thin, what happens? Well, you actually don't make that much money, right? You're just a third. you're like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, does this make sense? Obviously, unless you're doing like 300, 400, 500K per month and you're taking home 10-20% of that, that's great. That's awesome. And you just have to, you've got centers, you've got people taking care of stuff for you, you've got ads up, you've got, things being delivered, you've got customer service taken care of. Great, good for you. Most people aren't like that. And that's what I mean. And that's why I believe, like, guys, go fucking start. Dropshipping is for pussies. Genuinely. Because what? Starting a real business, like, I don't know, either, like, I respect brick and mortar businesses. Like, that shit is fucking hard, brick and mortar businesses, tough as shit. Some coaching stuff are, a bit shit. Like, coaching is a bit, like, you can just waffle all day long, and the results, the ROI percentage is variable for some people. Yeah. Done for you marketing agencies or done for you services, not really that scalable. Unless you're a fucking psycho. Like, those are businesses that require you to actually speak to fucking humans. Learn sales, learn, like, in-person sales, learn one-to-many sales, learn digital marketing for book a call funnels, learn funnels, like, learn customer success by actually interacting with your fucking customers, guys. Like, I think that was, the dream here is to make quote-unquote passive income, have all these fucking dopaminergic hits on your phone, like, oh, ding, 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 new sale. I saw it. It did not last long. You know what happens as well? This fucking guy, right? He's buying girls handbags and shit and taking them out and fucking them, and then, was just spending stupid money, right? Just because he made a couple $1,000s online at I think it was like 19. Okay. If you're 19 making 10 grand online, like, fair enough. Maybe when I was back then that age, I'd do the same. But, like, when you're 23, 24, and you peaked at 19, and you've been trying to do what you did 5 years ago, like, time's moved on, it's time to change, it's time to do something different. And if you're stuck in that phase of, like, oh, I'm gonna crack it, I'm gonna figure it out, maybe it's just time to get a job. Like maybe that's just like what you need to do. Just get a fucking job, because guess what? You can actually learn real life skills. Here's a news flash, right, guys? This guy over here, which is me, yeah. You know, I've made fucking $600,000 online. We'll be doing $1 million by the end of the year. I got a job. Right? And I got multiple jobs, and I'm not afraid to. I'm not afraid to admit that getting a job doesn't mean that I'm any less than other people. Like, I think getting a job, you can learn such valuable insights on what high-level entrepreneurs are doing. The issue here is if it's a dead-end job, or you're working in an environment with people that you just fucking hate, then okay, cool, like, get out of that space. But for me, I was always in a digital job. Like, I was genuinely I was earning like 80K per year, which is not a lot, but I was working like 3 to 4 hours a day, and then the rest of that time I was working on the actual business, and that gave me the security to then scale to 10 to fucking 35K, and now to 50K plus months. Don't believe me? This award literally says us making over $100,000 with this business that we spun up in 2024. So, yeah, bro, just stick it out or don't bother and go get a job, or actually like start a real fucking business, which is too hard, and that's why you'll probably give up. So, you know, and bear in mind, like, I just want to also give you that news flash. In these 5 years, do you know how many products he's tested? Just too many, close to 50, I believe. And then he started at an agency as well, and then he also was in 2 to 3 different niches. Like, I have this too, you know, like we get lost in the sauce, shiny object. We just want to keep chasing shiny object, when in reality we just needed to stick with what we were doing. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe if he stayed in that niche, maybe if he reinvested his profits, maybe if he didn't blow all his money on girls and handbags, I don't think he did, but like, you get my point. He'd probably have scaled it, but fundamentally he scaled to this amount. Maybe because he was too scared to scale past it. Didn't have the skills, didn't have the assets, didn't have the mindset, didn't have the belief. I don't know. We never know. That was 5 years ago. Just don't make hopefully in 2030, you know, I'll do another video like this and see where the hell that guy is at and where we are at. Because for me, getting that job and working with excellent people and learning the skills and seeing what it was like helped me go from this to this, and, you know, soon to be like this, and then soon to be this. Yeah? Why? Because I just get to be around exceptional people, seeing what they do and then mimicking what they do within our own ecosystem. Like, it's just you're fucking copying what other highly successful people are doing. As long as you go into that job with that intention, and, you know, maybe the work that you're working at, they don't, you know, they shouldn't know that you're trying to replicate them, and you're trying to start, not a competitor, but learn the skills that you get what I'm trying to fucking say. All right, bye. Hope that was helpful.